Hello everyone, I'm Marika De Rosa, ADS Competitiveness Operations Manager, and I'm here today with Adrian Gundy, Master Practitioner for ManEx, BusEx, and RelEx, and part of SC21 from 2012, right, Adrian? So, Adrian, please talk about your education and experience background and your experience specifically with the with the program, so the SC21 program.
Okay. Well, hello. Good to see you again. So I'm an IRCA certified aerospace principal auditor, and I would audit against AS 9100 primarily, but also to a degree against 9001 and then the medical and automotive devices standards, 13485, 16949, and of course the information security 27001. I'm an EFQM assessor for EFQM. I've been working with them since 1998, I think it was, so a long time, and I've been part of that community for quite a while. This is good because it matches well with BusEx, which of course is built upon the EFQM model, and so I have that. And then I also teach at Queen's University in their MSc program in the School of Engineering in Belfast, and been working with lean and operations management. And of course, that matches well with the ManEx element of things. And I've been working in this area as a consultant, as an auditor, really for 28 years now, in one shape or form. And I'm in the company now. We celebrated our 5-year anniversary in the very current format, which is Quality Blue Limited, which is a limited company. And so that's now 5 years. We're in our 6th year, just started in this current iteration, as it were. And so it all started a long time ago when I was at university in Manchester. I was studying electrical engineering, and I've been working for people and on my own with my own company before, off and on at different times. So I think for most of my working life, I've been self-employed, working in my own company in one shape or form, and Quality Blue is the latest version of that.
Fantastic. So let's start to ask a question about what do you think it is required to be part of SC21? So what the companies need to be part of it?
For me, I think it's a mindset. It's a mental mindset from the senior management team, and what's required is commitment. Working with the tools and the methods within the SC21 program, the OE program, I think is really good. I don't think it's overly difficult or complicated in one sense, but it's challenging because it requires a commitment from the management. So for me, that's the number one. Change the mindset, raise an expectation, demand a business and process improvement program that actually delivers results, and then commit to resourcing it. You have to resource it, give people time. It does cost a little bit in money, but it's mainly time and commitment and support for the people in the company coming from management. So for me, the number one requirement is a commitment from senior management to make it work, to support it, to encourage, to resource it. And I've seen it now over, 10 years, slightly more than 10 years now. And so I've got plenty of evidence of knowing that the SC21 program works if it's deployed well.
And you can argue in Northern Ireland especially, really.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
You had great results there.
So, yeah, you need a good practitioner. You need a good, strong commitment from the senior person in the company. And then after that, then it's a case of running an effective program of activities which drive improvement. So it is without doubt a supplier development program in one sense, but it delivers hard results, and it's recognized. So there's an external recognition which is useful. I think it gives it credibility. It's an external assessment and recognition of a company's performance. And I think it's a useful performance benchmark for companies to be able to share with their customers. So for me, it's about management commitment.
Yes, yes, exactly. I totally agree. Talking about the levels of SC21, no? So what are the differences between the silver and the gold levels, and why do companies sometimes choose to remain on the same level instead of advancing to the next one?
I think that's a great question, Marika. For me, I think people don't fully understand what the difference is between silver and gold. So they often would talk to me in terms of, well, the gold is the same as silver. It just requires more difficult targets to achieve, particularly on the on time in full delivery metric. And I don't think that's true. I think the difference is quite significant, but it's a little bit under the scene, as it were. So what I would say is the difference is gold helps an organization focus on this mantra that we have of 0 defects delivered at the customer demand right first time. And it requires you to develop a robust set of processes that underpin the operations of the company. And that's the difference between silver and gold. In gold, we're using tools that you would find in APQP, PPAP, in AS9145. So we're finding things like FMEAs, design and process, statistical process control, measuring systems analysis, and a lot of analysis, data, and making decisions based on data and information. And it takes the process improvement activities to a new level of effectiveness, I think. And I think this is good because it supports 0 defects at the customer demand rate. So for me, it's more about that. It's not that we can deliver quality 100%, because as a part of us says, well, a good inspection and release process will ensure we don't have quality escapes, but it doesn't ensure that we have a right first time quality mindset. And so for me, I think the difference between the silver and gold is that gold is more about robust processes and a right first time commitment, which when applied forces the organization to really go to that next level.
Yeah, well said, well said. So, because we are at the end of our video interview, which I enjoyed so much, I would like to ask you the usual format question, which is because as you know, we are very open to feedback. I would like to ask, which do you think are the opportunities for improvement for the SC21 program?
Yeah, so for me, I think I would follow up on my silver to gold comments, because I think one of the things that SC21 program would really benefit from is more people committing to go to gold rather than re-silver awards. And so for me, the big difference is, what's the metric? Well, we have an on time in full metric, fine. It's a 23-month rolling average. It does mean that if you have a slightly off month, then you've got some bad figures which are hard to get rid of. It's another 23 months before that month falls out of the data trend. So perhaps a movement to a 12-month year-to-date average. Now, we've talked about this in the practitioners community, and we've had a lively discussion about this. But for me, I think I would complement that comment with the other one, which is a right first time metric. I think we could introduce a new performance metric, right first time. And so for silver to gold, I think we could change it perhaps, and maybe go for a 12-month year to date on time in full delivery, but the addition of a new metric, a right first time metric, which I think would then be more aligned to APQP PPAP and the way the industry wants to work and the way the industry is going, I think that would get us more in tune with the longer term view of what we want are trying to achieve. Just a thought.
Yes, yes, definitely. And so, Adrian, I would like to take this occasion to thank you for your contribution to the program. And definitely, I really enjoyed to have the conversation with you this morning.
Yeah, thank you, Marika. It's great. Good to talk to you.
Okay, bye.
Bye now.